Welcome back to the Soul Rest. If you're listening to this right now, maybe you're holding on to something that never really ended, a conversation that stopped too soon, a goodbye that never came, a person who left without explaining why, and maybe a part of you is still waiting for closure, waiting for answers, waiting for one last message that will somehow make everything make sense. But what if I told you the closure you're waiting for is the closure you have to give yourself? Stay with me, because this might be something your heart has needed for a long time. We grow up believing closure is something someone else gives us. We think if they just explain, if they just apologize, if they just come back and say one more thing, then we'll finally be okay. But life doesn't always work like that. Some people leave without warning. Some stories end mid-sentence. Some love fades without explanation. And the hardest part? Not knowing why. Because your mind keeps searching. What did I do wrong? Was I not enough? Could I have fixed it? And so, you wait. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. And somehow, you're still emotionally stuck in a moment that already passed. You're not weak for holding on. You're human. Your heart doesn't like unfinished things. It wants clarity. It wants meaning. It wants a reason so it can move forward. But here's the truth. Sometimes there is no explanation. Not because you don't deserve one, but because the other person isn't capable of giving it. And that's the part that hurts the most. You expected emotional maturity. You expected honesty. You expected respect. But instead, you got silence. And silence can feel louder than any words. Waiting becomes its own kind of prison. You replay memories. You reread old messages. You imagine conversations that never happened. You create scenarios in your head where they come back. They explain everything. They finally understand your worth. But reality stays quiet. And deep down, you know, even if they came back, it might not heal what's already broken. Because closure isn't just about answers. It's about peace. Closure doesn't come from them. It comes from you. It begins the moment you decide, I may never understand, but I choose to let go anyway. You don't need their apology to forgive. You don't need their explanation to move forward. You don't need their return to feel whole again, because your healing was never meant to depend on someone who hurt you. Closure is accepting that it ended, accepting that it hurt, accepting that not everything gets resolved the way we want, and still choosing to move forward. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop waiting. It means you release the version of the story that only exists in your imagination. It means you stop asking, what if? And start saying, what now? You can miss them and still not go back. You can love them and still let them go. You can feel the pain and still choose yourself. There comes a moment when you realize you've been waiting for someone who is no longer choosing you. And in that moment, you have a choice. Keep waiting or finally choose yourself. Choose your peace. Choose your healing. Choose your future. Because the truth is, you don't need closure from them to begin again. You just need permission from yourself. If this message found you at the right time, take a deep breath. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're just healing at your own pace. And maybe today, you take one small step, not texting them, not checking their profile, not replaying the past, just letting go a little more than yesterday. If this spoke to your heart, stay with us here on the Soul Rest. This is a space where you don't have to pretend to be okay, where healing is slow but real. Subscribe to the Soul Rest for more moments like this. And remember, the closure you've been waiting for has been inside you all along. Good night, and take care of your heart.